So, first up, we got Raise Ally, bringing the 11th class of WoW to the game, of which I know very little about. Anyway, it might actually benefit from certain rogue talents according to some old databases, and even non-rogues might end up benefiting from the Risen Ally toolkit. So if there's a Ghoul DPS spec in Classic Wrath of the Lich King, that would be extremely cool. Both Raise Ally zombies as well as Ghoul pets can be spam healed by the Death Knight too, so a healer spec Death Knight with a tank zombie could be in the cards as well. Remember, with enough hunters, anything can be a tank. Melee Healhancement Shaman gets instant cast heals through melee attacking, probably wearing elemental dresses while you're at it. This healer spec relies on random procs though, which is tough, but on the other hand, you do get to kind of ready up your big healing waves and chain heals for instant casting, which gives greater reactivity and mobility while dealing some damage on the side, so it might actually be good for some things. Sounds super fun regardless of viability. The Paladins get the melee Healadin spec. Same theme as Healhancement, but there's a few ways to go about it, because you now got Holy Shock healing on a 5-second cooldown, Art of War for random flash heals, and Divine Storm, which is exclusive with Holy Shock, but puts you in range for Sheath of Light. Unlike melee Healhancement, this spec won't be able to output nearly as much healing while meleeing, but might be really efficient for some things anyway. Also sounds pretty fun. Eyes of the Beast is a fun spell, but in Wrath of the Lich King, it can be glyphed to give your pet 50% more damage when used. That can be super awesome in certain PvP situations, or even used pretty much all the time with your pet tanking in PvE for the bonus threat and positioning assistance. Now when you start talking about the actual hunter tanking, in Wrath of the Lich King, it becomes statistically comparable to feral Druid tanking, if my math is right, with all the insane defensive talents and glyphs they get. And, depending on your pet, also comes with a second mini tank complete with taunt. Very exciting potential, though threat is what I'm most worried about. For the rest of the vid, I'm just going to rapid fire a few. Demo locks get a tank mode with an AoE taunt, so that'll be interesting to check out. Their pets also get super buffed this go round, and people tanked a little with Voidwalkers back in the day. Druids can hybridize healing with cat form damage, which could be fun to build around, and melee tree druid is buffed a bit from the TBC version, which didn't really take off. Alternate priest DPS specs in this X-Pack include standard smite, Shadowsmite, and deep discipline with penance. Also, I'm going to be checking out Obi-Wan priest for PvP with that 21-second long Spirit of Redemption form. Ghost Wolf PvP shaman will be pretty funny to play again with their special tankiness. And the two-hander Meleemental shaman could be a fun support spec for 10-mans to bring all the shaman raid buffs from both elemental and enhancement trees, with a totally different rotation as well. That's all I got for now, and remember, go crazy.